chance to learn about where you're going next. Pretty defining moment in your lives. I firmly believe you guys are on the cusp of entering what is becoming the most dynamic, interesting, exciting, challenging industry on the planet, communications. Doesn't matter whether you look at it, marketing, advertising, PR. This whole industry is morphing and coalescing at the moment, and you guys, to your favour, are at the cutting edge. You're about
everyone in the room, our media agency, our shopper marketing agencies, our PR agencies. We get everyone that works on the brand internally at the company in the room. And we go through a full year brief, and we cover quite a few different segments that could be for any one brand.
B2B is kind of like the forgotten cousin of marketing. Most of the B2C side is pretty interesting, pretty inspiring, and you get to do some pretty cool things, whereas B2B can be a little bit of hard yards. So
Well Told is as relevant today as it was in 1912. In fact, it's more relevant. The fact of the matter is that companies, brands, whether they're B2B, B2G, B2C, doesn't matter how they behave internally, what they do internally, it should be the same as how they behave externally. And that transparency, as you as consumers all know, social media has made that transparency paramount. So everything should be born of a truth, and everything should be well told.
It's good to hear Ash speaking before, because I think we're working in a world now where a lot of what we do and a lot of what agencies like McCann do cross over, and we work very closely with agencies like McCann and to integrate and provide that channel neutral approach.
Primarily because I had sort of run a magazine when I was on the Student Association here in 2012, which was called Genesis, just like a little sort of canvas mag type of thing. And basically, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this website called Hijacked, which is being run through Real Media, a very youth-focused website. And they were basically in the initial stages of starting that up, and they were really looking to get some exposure from people and students who had written in sort of campus magazines and really engaged with students. That was my initial in, was sort of that involvement with on-campus activity and stuff like that.
You get a fire in the belly, and that's the only way I can explain it. But someone who has some ambition, but also who has, you can see that they're interested in the world around them, they're curious, they're interested in their growth, they're interested in learning. So, seeing a blog would be a great example of that. And particularly if it's being updated regularly, that shows the discipline as well and consistency over time. I'd also look for any kind of volunteering or causes that they're perhaps involved in. So
the first things I'm looking for is that they're demonstrated, that they've sought out internship opportunities throughout their degree. In our business, having had that practical work experience is enormously valuable. So if you have the opportunity to go and find 2, 3, 4 workplace opportunities in agencies or environments which we regard as reputable, then that jumps out at me.
I mean, I basically started my own business because I couldn't find anywhere I wanted to work. So if you like something, finding a spot, digging in, and I think you probably end up with a higher salary and benefits.